I want to talk about Serena, because what I want to ask about tennis is, does tennis potentially have a tiger problem when Serena finally decides to retire?
Well, there will certainly be a void when a personality like that leaves, and I don't know when that's going to be. I've been answering that question about Roger Federer. David and I both have for a long time, and he just beat Novak Djokovic and is a contender to be a winner here. So I'm not sure when Serena's going away, but I don't think so, is the short answer. There are a tremendous amount of personalities in this game.
And a tremendous comeback story.
Yeah.
She was like out of the game.
Yeah,
she had terrible physical injuries, right, that she almost didn't come back from.
For sure. And you know, here she is giving us a ton of drama. I mean, yesterday down in the first set, 3-5. Yeah. Classic Serena this year, really. And, you know, what all of our guys, Jim Courier, Martina, Lindsay Davenport, all of them will tell you is it's remarkable that she continues to win, not necessarily playing her best tennis, but she refuses to lose, I think, is what more people say than anything. And she's a remarkable individual.
And she's an American, and there aren't that many at the top of the game,
yeah,
sadly.
Well, at the top, you know, it's rare air because of all the countries that want to be there, and it's obviously fractionalized like everything is in the world. By the way, look at baseball today or basketball. It's not like anything is American.
Well, let's stay on that. Let's talk about the business. You didn't pay sub-license fees to ESPN this year, and because you cited, I love this, fiduciary responsibility. Is that a fancy way of saying it was too expensive?
Well, you know, we like to be fancy here at Tennis Channel. Look, we have an ongoing annual relationship that goes kind of around the year with ESPN. We do 7,000 hours of this sport. It is huge. It is, some would say, unruly, which is why we exist. And so when it came to the Open, we are now doing 3 hours of live coverage leading in. Now, it's not coverage of the live, but it's a 3-hour pregame show with Mary Carrillo and Courier and Bill McAtee and a whole host of incredible personalities.
And it's terrific coverage, but it must have been a little painful.
Well,
I mean, I was at ABC when we gave up Monday Night Football, which had been created at ABC, and it hurt. It was the right decision from a business point of view, but it hurt.
Well, here's the fun for us. You know, for years the U.S. Open has been since 2009 when we came in with CBS, it's been a 3-network venture and a 3-legged stool. This year it is a 2-legged stool in that if you're tuning in anytime for 12 hours a day, you're going to see it on ESPN, and for 12 hours a day, which is prime time in California, by the way, you can see it on Tennis Channel.
Let's talk about digital, because you and I have talked about this through the years. I mean, this last year you have Tennis Channel Plus, right?
Yes.
You've got an Apple, on Roku, now you're on Amazon.
Yeah,
but
we
before that, you had
yesterday.
Tennis Channel Everywhere, which I downloaded my app at your instance, which is a terrific app, by the way. I recommend it to anybody out there who likes tennis. So what is digital doing to your business?
Well, it's been, you know, it's interesting looking at the macro perspective of what's going on in the media business right now. There's been some value leakage, needless to say, at the hands of our partners at ESPN. I think people have credited them with at least the first string being pulled from that suit. Yeah. For us, it's an advantage and it's an opportunity. I mean, we have for 10 years been building a long-tail business. I actually wanted to catch up on Roger Federer's last match, which was finals match, which was Wimbledon, and so I was watching that this morning on our VOD platform. But digital is the Trojan horse, and we are winning in that in a very big way.
Can you monetize it? Can you get money for it?
Oh, we're monetizing it right now. People are paying us as opposed to cents per month in a traditional cable world. We're getting, you know, $79.95 a year from people who are saying, wow, that's so cheap for 600 to 700 to 800 plus matches I can't find on Tennis Channel. That's a bargain.
Let me ask real quick, call the time of death for us. When do you move beyond cable? What is the year when you don't broadcast the U.S. Open on cable at all?
I don't think that's happening. I think that the Magic app, for sure, in my mind, David and I have been in this business longer than we care to admit. He's better at it than I am.
No, that's not true.
I truly believe that the Magic formula is the symbiotic relationship between a strong, linear, curated network, which should continue to live on a cable platform, with, you know, the spokes going out to other medium. And I will tell you, we have partnered with the cable guys and said, we're building an over-the-top platform because we can't fit it all on one channel. Yeah.